Izaberi pravi broj. Blitz TV od sada na kanalu Iris 117, Supernova i MSAT 17 i Jetel 10.
Dobar dan i dobrodošli u još jednu epizodu sa Tamarom kroz Beograd. Danas sam veoma uzbuđena zato što vas vodim na jedno mesto gde ja nisam bila više od 25 godina. Kao što možete vidjeti, nalazimo se ispred Sava centra, a moja današnja gošća je neko koga ja poznajem isključivo kroz društvene mreže. Ema i ja smo se upoznali putem TikToka, a mene je oduševilo to što je ona zapravo francuskinja koja se preselila u Beograd i jedva čekam da je upoznam uživo i da joj pokažem deo Beograda.
Hi, hello.
Welcome. Finally, I get to meet you in real life, in person.
Yeah, in person.
Because I've been loving your TikToks.
Thank you so much. I love your content.
You do such a great job.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm bringing you. We're here in front of Sava Center, and we're gonna go inside. Okay. Let's not freeze. Ready?
Let's go.
Wow. It's been very long time since I've been here last time. 25 years.
25 years here in Sava Center.
Yeah, because it's, you know, it's newly renovated.
Yeah.
So it's all like very, very fresh.
Yeah.
But last time I was here, I was like 10 years old. So I'm as excited as you are because it's completely new. As you can see, it looks brand new.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Completely different to how I remember it.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
Hello.
Dobar dan.
I'm Marco.
Tamara
Dobar dan.
Dragović. Dobar dan.
Hello,
And nice to
Marco.
meet you.
So we're real pleased to host you here in Sava Center. As you may know, it's reconstructed, reopened, and actually you are one of the first international guests that are entering the Sava Center. So it's a special occasion for all of us, and my colleague Isabella will be your guide today.
So much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
We're happy
guys.
to be here. It's a very nostalgic place for us Serbian people.
Yeah.
Are you ready to see the largest convention center in Southeast Europe?
Wow, I didn't know that. Ready. Ready.
Let's go.
So first of all, I would like to say that we are now standing at the main Congress entrance. And this is something new. As you can see, we have left and right side. In this area, we have two largest event venues. It's Immersive Hall, something really new in our venue, and Main Congress Hall, which is something that we kept as a vintage space for organizing different events. Sava Center, as you may know, is reconstructed in November 2023. We opened the Congress Zone and our Business Commercial Zone. And from September 2024, we are fully opened with our Blue Hall, which is something that Marco is going to show you a little bit later. Let's continue over there. So Sava Center has 46 meeting rooms in total now, which is a really large space. As I mentioned, it's the largest convention center in Southeast Europe, and we have three different zones. First zone is Congress Center, where we are now. Then we have business commercial area, and of course, our shopping zone, where you can buy something. It's open space for all citizens and, of course, visitors to the Sava Center. Something really important for us is that we have direct connection to the hotel, Crown Plaza, which is a direct connection. So that means that you even don't have to go out from the building. You have everything under one roof.
Wow. How old is the actual building, like from the first time it was built?
It was built in 1976 originally, in the period of Yugoslavia, as you may know probably, and the reconstruction process lasts for 3 years, and now it's owned by Delta Holding Company, and we did the complete refurbishment of this building.
Wow. Because, you know, I'm from Novi Sad.
Me as well.
Yes, so you know what it's like. When you come to Belgrade, when you see Sava Centar, you know you're in Belgrade.
Yeah.
And when you're going home, when you pass Sava Centar, you call home and you're like, okay, I passed Sava Centar. It means like you're kind of exiting the city and you're on your way home.
Yeah. It's
so it's a very like important landmark, I would say.
And important point, you know, that you will tell your friends that you're waiting them here next to Sava Centar or in front, of course.
Yeah, truly a landmark. And what I was going to tell you earlier, when I was around 9 years old, I was buying a very important birthday outfit, well, with my mom, of course, and we went to some shops here in Sava Centar, and my most, I would say, special outfit that I can remember as a child, I bought here.
It's so nice to hear because, you know, as a foreigner, when I came here, Sava Centar was just like a congrès place, you know?
Exactly.
Just to meet like maybe some, I don't know, some companies.
Corporate,
exactly. And so now, today, I'm discovering that it's actually a shopping place. So it's so nice to hear. Many shopping places here, but that's so nice.
Love it.
And I have to say that some of the stores we have are domestic designers. So we have a store with domestic designers where you can buy something from our country, which is really amazing.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Beautiful. So which way should we go?
Let's go straight over there.
Ready. Are we going up the stairs?
Yes, upstairs.
Lovely. So big.
Yeah.
I don't know how you find your way around here.
It's really big. We have to walk along really long.
Wow. It's good for staying fit.
It's true. Yeah. Our team is fit. Let's go on the left side, ladies. At this level, we have 16 meeting rooms in total, and this is also a new zone. We have the first floor and then the second one, which is just an open space like a terrace. Let's go to see our most popular place and point in the Congress Center. This side.
Let's see. The Christmas tree is also beautiful.
Yes. It's really big. So straight over there is our main registration area. We call it like that, but it's the main point of the building. So everyone who is entering the main entrance will see the map and will see the main registration area as a point. Around us, we have meeting rooms for different size and for different type of events, of course. I have to say that from the opening of our refurbished Sava Centar, we had 470 events in total. So it's a year and 2 months of working, which is really amazing. Really amazing.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, you can see the map. It's something that we kept from the previous period of Sava Centar, and that is something really recognizable. So people like to see that we kept the original look and just put a modern touch. Our architects did a great job, and they just put a modern touch in the interior, of course, in the exterior as well. But, you know, this is a cultural monument. We had to take care of it. Yeah.
I love the time zone table because it's very like, you know, it makes you dream a little bit about the world. And it makes the world, as much as like huge it is, it makes you feel a little bit more connected.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you are from France.
Yeah.
We have a Paris over there. It's +1 from Belgrade.
+1?
Yeah.
It's the same time zone, but I think it's +1 GMT.
Yes.
From
Okay.
London, yeah.
Yeah, from London.
From the Meridian, yeah. It's so incredible. Recently, I asked my fiancé, how come that we are on the same meridian as, for example, like Paris, right? We are the same time.
Yeah.
But then London is on the same meridian as Barcelona, but it's a different time zone.
It's a different time zone.
And then I was really curious, and he told me, Tamara, you always think about these random questions that you think of at 2 a.m. So I had to Google it. And apparently, some countries actually decided to change their time zone in around Second World War.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, because if you look at it, you see like, I don't know, like Madrid and London, they're kind of above each other, but a different time zone.
I think it's because of the... in France, they told us when we are little that it's to save
daylight.
Daylight, like to save some money.
Yeah.
And for the pollution and everything, to actually not, how do you say in English?
Put the lights on.
Put the lights, exactly.
There's, in different countries, there's different reasons why they did that.
Yeah.
So I remember I was reading some countries like Spain, because they were trading a lot with Germany, they wanted to be on the same time zone.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy. But actually for the selling and exporting, it's really important.
Makes sense. You know, like how in Paris you have palaces? For us, it's the landmark buildings. Like Savate Center was always one of them. Intercontinental at the time was the name of that hotel. Was another one, yeah.
Actually, now it's Crown Plaza, but our company is building Intercontinental in front of Hyatt, so it's just in like diagonal here, 5 minutes walk. So it's going to be really amazing that we will have Intercontinental again here in Belgrade.
Iconic.
Under the same company. So
love it.
Let's continue this way. Ladies, now we are entering the main Congress Hall, which is the one that can suit up to 1,200 people in total. And this is the vintage one that kept original colors, original look. We even kept the tapestries, cascades inside. We did the complete refurbishment, but it's something that we call vintage Yugoslavenian soul, you know.
This is, I think, you don't get to see something like this anywhere in the world, honestly.
True. It's true. And our largest international events are having here the plenary sessions. So this main Congress Hall can host largest international events in different fields, as well as corporate events, as well as some private events, but mostly it's for the international ones.
Okay. Does the color mean something?
The colors are the palettes of colors from Yugoslavenian period.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's so nice to keep it.
Yeah.
Very bright.
Very.
I love it. Yeah. Wow.
And you see the cascades on the roof? It's also original. The materials are just changed.
Is it functional or is it just architectural? Like, is there a purpose for these cascades?
Yeah, because of the sound. Yeah, we're keeping the sound inside, and that's why we have these cascades on the roof. And even the carpets, as you can see, all the materials are from the carpets and the wood mix of those two.
I mean, I don't know what's the sound like when during these very important big congresses, but I can tell you when I'm filming YouTube videos, the more carpet, the better the sound.
Of course.
That's it.
Well, when we have congresses and you have a plenary session with 1,000 people inside, you need the quiet. You need the peace and quiet here because of the speakers, and that's really, really important.
Okay.
This one also can be divided. It's something that we also kept from the previous period of Savate Center. We can divide it to 3 smaller meeting rooms. So we have removable walls here.
I see.
So yeah, you can see the lines on the floor.
And the separate entrances?
Yes, separate entrances on both sides. So it's really multifunctional. Building is really multifunctional, and it's from the original building. We kept that multifunctional. We just grow the capacity and changed the interior a little bit, but we kept the original look.
Love it. Beautiful.
I believe that you're most excited to see our largest auditorium hall, which is Blue Hall. It's a famous hall, and something about Blue Hall is going to tell you our Marco. So let's go to see where he is.
Let's see. I was planning also to come for a concert. So when I would come for a concert, is that the actual entrance?
Actually, no. This is the main Congress entrance, and we have separated the entrance for the cultural events, which is on the other side. So we are going to see it right now. We have a warm connection with this part of the building as well, but we have parallel events in the same time. So that is why we needed to separate.
Don't want to mix
the zones.
I
of course.
understand.
As well as for the shopping zone, we have a business and commercial area. That's why we have a business entrance, which is on the left side. So we have separated those three areas.
Lovely. That's very smart.
Yeah. And that is something different from the previous period of Sava Center. But in the same time, they had everything together in one zone. They had mix of meeting rooms, stores, and now we separated those three areas. So it's Congress, business, and shopping zone.
Okay. And is that the connection to the...
Yes, I was going to ask you the same question.
Yes, that's a warm connection to the hotel.
Okay.
And when we have, for example, participants participating in our international events, they don't have to leave hotel and the venue. They are having all under one roof.
Love the comfort of that.
I have to say that this is the largest business hotel in Belgrade, and it's also under the same company. So they have 416 rooms. And that is one of the hotels that Delta Holding Company is having. So it's a huge advantage that we have something to offer as a facility package. Let's go straight over there. You see the blue colors. So that's a sign that we're close to the Blue Hall. Now we're coming to the club. Ladies.
I love the name, the club.
Yeah, this is the club, and Marco is waiting for us inside. Welcome to the club.
Thank you so much.
Hello. Welcome again.
Hello. Hello. Wow, what a place, huh?
Actually, the name is the club.
I love
the club
it.
for VIP and special guests of Blue Hall. And as you can see, these walls tells the history of Sava Center. These are the pictures of the most important persons, I think, in world's history that visited Belgrade, and they come to Sava Center. So we try to make some kind of reminder of what actually was Sava Center back then and what is now. And when we talk about place itself, it's special because everyone who come to Sava Center are trying to reach this place, to meet these important persons, to see famous actors, famous musicians. Some of them have their drinks before entering the stage. Some of them come there before the red carpet. So that's the energy. It's quiet, it's simple, but it tells the history.
Beautiful. I can see Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, we have Stefan Milenkovic there. Yeah, Jose Carreras.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of Serbian and Yugoslavian actors who played here, so it's very important. I have something for you. These are the souvenirs and the presents from Sava Center for you.
This is so kind of you. Thank you
Actually,
very much.
it's special
I'll give
design.
the first one to our guest.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
One young graphic designer from Belgrade made something new for new Sava Center. As you can see, there is 3 different persons there. Some of them represents music, some of them film, some of them experience.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So
That's so nice
please
of you.
experience this place. Let's have some
Thank you
drink.
so much.
Actually, my favorite videos of yours are unboxings.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, then you will see what I'm gonna unbox this later. We'll leave it here for now.
Okay.
So the only way to experience this club is to make a toast. So please, there is some special wine from Serbia for you. Actually, that's Prosecco from Serbia for you. And you can try it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, what a beautiful occasion.
Welcome again and enjoy. Enjoy Belgrade, enjoy Sava Center.
Thank you so much.
I think that now we can feel like Monica Bellucci.
You're doing...
This is great.
Yeah.
You're doing sparkling wine in
Yeah, there is
Serbia.
some of them, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm glad to hear.
I love then to say, you know, to like a French person or Italian, because, you know, my fiancé is from close to the region of Prosecco, like to say, oh yeah, the best Prosecco is from Serbia.
As you can see, we are trying to be the best in everything. We are trying.
Yeah, but you really have some very good stuff here in Belgrade, in Serbia. Good concert, good music, good food, good Prosecco.
And that's big because, you know, I was saying to Emma, she's half Senegalese and I love Senegalese food. It's so good. It's like full of flavor.
Yeah.
It's so rich.
Yeah. It's so rich and it's like, it's very simple. Like it's very like fishy, straight out of the
Not
the
too
sea.
saucy, yeah.
Not too, exactly. Like, and when you go to Senegal, for example, you will lose always like 1 or 2 kilos because you only eat what you just need to eat, like some rice, some vegetables, and some fish. And I think Serbia is quite the same.
I do think so too.
Yeah.
Well, I think when I go to the US, there's so much processed stuff,
yeah.
you don't know what's in your plate. I think, of course, you can eat also very bad in Serbia, as we all know. There's two sides to everything, but in general, our cuisine, not too much sauce. You know, I remember growing up, like, salads, we don't put much in. You know, it's like a bit of like touch of olive oil and maybe like a, you know, salt or lemon.
It's always fresh, actually.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It was never, if you go to more like kind of US side, which I love to visit and I really enjoy, but when you order a salad, it's a lot of like not clear sauce, you know, like a mayo and cream cheese.
Caesar type of ranch.
Correct.
Yeah.
Actually, when we are talking about cuisine and food, we have to say that we have here in Sava Center one of the biggest kitchen in Balkan region. Because of these big events, we need to prepare the food. So I think that we have like 50 chefs there to prepare the food for big congresses, events. So that's the thing that we also have here in Sava Center.
That's nice.
I love that.